Hello and welcome to the Scholarship Bootcamp. My name is Victory and it's an absolute honor to have you here today. We have over 2,000 aspiring scholars registered for this bootcamp, which is truly incredible. I am honored to serve as your host and convener as we begin this journey of clarity. Before we dive deeper, let me quickly share a bit about ClassZenix, the organization behind this bootcamp. The name itself comes from two words, clarity and zenith, which perfectly captures our mission to help people find clear direction and rise to their highest potential. Co-founded by myself and Estia Kobasa, at our core, ClassZenix is a result-driven digital solutions company specialized in digital marketing, brand development, and helping businesses grow. But beyond that, we are deeply committed to empowering young professionals across the globe through our corporate social responsibility programs. We have three key initiatives. First, the Elevate program, which is all about global education access. This is where we provide guidance on scholarships and international academic opportunities. And of course, this bootcamp is part of that vision. Second, the Accelerate program, which focuses on mentorship, coaching, and giving young people the tools they need to thrive in today's job market. And thirdly, is the Ignite program, which equips youths with high demand digital skills and transforming job seekers into creators of value in the digital economy. Here is a glimpse into some of the physical trainings we've hosted. This particular session was held at Olabisi Onabanjo University, Ogun State, Nigeria. The topic was standing out and excelling as a student, and we are honored to have over 100 students in attendance. We also have physical trainings targeted at NYSC corpers. Back in June, we had the incredible opportunity to engage over 2,000 NYSC corpers in Rivers State, Nigeria. We spoke about the realities young graduates face in the job market while sharing insights to encourage intentional preparation for the future. This is in line with our Accelerate program, which focuses on career empowerment and strategic tools to help young people thrive in today's job market. This slide highlights our Ignite program, where we run virtual trainings to support students and fresh graduates through free webinars, where participants discover hidden opportunities, gain clarity, and build the confidence to navigate their future. With that said, let's go straight into the Scholarship Bootcamp. So what exactly is Scholarship Bootcamp all about? This bootcamp is designed to give you the clarity you need in your scholarship journey. First, we will have accountability groups tailored to your level, whether you are just starting out, already preparing, or have applied before. This way, the guidance you get matches where you are. Second, we'll be having in-depth discussions on key scholarship topics. They are designed to dig deep into the strategies and insights that actually make a difference in your applications. And finally, every 2 weeks, we will host live webinars here on YouTube, where you will not only learn from experienced scholarship winners, but also have the chance to ask your questions directly. Here are the goals of the Scholarship Bootcamp. First, our main goal is to help you move from confusion to clarity. We know the scholarship process can feel overwhelming, but by the end of this bootcamp, you will have direction and confidence. Second, we want you to fully understand the scholarship process, not just the steps, but also how to build your profile, craft a personal story, and position yourself as a strong candidate for opportunities. And finally, we will show you how to find those uncommon and less popular scholarships that many people overlook, but which most often have higher chances of success. All webinar sections are structured into three key parts. We will begin with a 30-minute workshop where we will dive deep into a specific scholarship topic and explore practical approaches you can immediately start to apply in your own journey. Next, we'll move into a 30-minute scholar's perspective, where past awardees will open up about their experiences, how they secured their scholarships, the strategies that worked for them, and lessons they learned along the way. Finally, we'll wrap up with a 30-minute interactive Q&A session, giving you the chance to raise your questions directly and receive clear, actionable guidance from the scholars. Overall, we will have 6 webinars in total throughout this bootcamp. Our very first webinar is holding on the 21st of September by 8 p.m. West African time. The first topic is a beginner's guide to scholarship applications, which we hold from 8 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Next, we have a session by 2 Chevening scholars on how to ace your Chevening application from 8:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. West African time, and a workshop on how to write good personal statements will also be highlighted. Our second webinar will hold on the 5th of October, 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. West African time, and will be hosted by Chiebuka, a Commonwealth Shared Scholar, and David, a Commonwealth Master Scholar. The main topic is a practical roadmap to winning the Commonwealth Masters and PhD scholarship. A deep dive on developing a clear scholarship application process will also be taught. Our third webinar will hold on Sunday, 19th October from 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. West African time by two Commonwealth scholars on the topic Everything You Need to Know About the Commonwealth Shared Scholarship. And also a deep dive workshop on how to build a personal brand as a scholar will be taught. Our fourth webinar will hold on Sunday, 2nd November from 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. West African time by two Erasmus Mundus scholars on the topic Erasmus Mundus Success Stories, Lessons from Scholarship Winners. We will have a deep dive workshop on the importance of developing academic strength. Our fifth webinar will hold on Sunday, 16th November from 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. West African time on the topic How to Secure Research Assistant Positions in the United States. We will have a deep dive workshop to learn how to approach and guide recommenders and craft a polished CV. On the 30th of November, we will have our grand finale featuring three scholars. Good news, the Alan and Nesta Ferguson scholar will teach on the topic scholarship application red flags and how to avoid them. I will speak on how to discover unpopular and common scholarships. David Michael, a Commonwealth scholar, will speak on the topic building resilience in the scholarship application process. And at the end, we'll have a Q&A session and a bootcamp ends. One of the things that makes this bootcamp special is that we want to meet you exactly where you are on your scholarship journey. We know that everyone is at a different stage, so we have created 3 groups to give you the right kind of support. If you're a beginner, you're just starting out, you're curious about scholarship and you're eager to learn. If you're intermediate, you already know about scholarships, have your documents ready, may have started searching but haven't applied yet. And if you're an achiever, you have already applied to at least one scholarship and you're looking to sharpen your strategy and deepen your knowledge. The art of this bootcamp is accountability and progress. We don't just want you to learn, we want you to take action and move forward. If you are starting as a beginner, our goal is to help you step up to the intermediate level by getting your key documents ready. If you are an intermediate, we want you to cross that next milestone by actually submitting your first scholarship application. And if you're already an achiever, this bootcamp is here to equip you with the deeper knowledge and strategies you need to make your applications even stronger and more competitive. On that note, we are very excited to introduce you to your group leaders. They will be guiding you and supporting you within each level, helping to keep you on track, accountable, and engaged throughout the bootcamp. Meet Faith Peter, the leader for the beginners group, Tochukwu, leader for the intermediate group, and Ese, the leader for the achiever group. Please note that this is not a passive bootcamp. It is a practical hands-on program where you will complete tasks and attend bi-weekly webinars. Here are some ways you can truly maximize your experience in this bootcamp. First, avoid ghosting. Commit to showing up and attending every session because consistency is where the real growth happens. Second, don't just take notes, apply what you learned right away. Update your CV, start drafting your essays, keep building your profile as we progress. Third, be proactive. Research scholarships ahead of time. Take a look at each webinar topic in advance so you come prepared and ready to engage during each session. Fourth, respect deadlines and treat every task here like it's a real scholarship deadline. Fifth, take feedback seriously. And finally, always keep the bigger picture in mind. This bootcamp is about preparing you for a life-changing scholarship opportunity that could open doors to your future. I would like to highlight important community guidelines and rules that will help us all have a safe and productive bootcamp experience. Number 1, respect and courtesy is key. We are all here to learn and grow together, so let's treat each other with kindness. Insults or dismissive behavior would not be tolerated. Next, no hate speech or bullying of any kind. This space must be safe for everyone. Any form of harassment or demeaning comments will lead to immediate removal from the bootcamp. And no spam or promotions. This group is strictly for communication about scholarships and the bootcamp itself. So please don't share irrelevant links, unsolicited DMs, or personal promotions. If you see anything suspicious, report it right away to the admins. Finally, protect your privacy. The bootcamp will never ask you for money or personal details beyond what has already been shared. If anyone sends you an unsolicited DM, please report to the admin. All official communication will always come directly from the admins in the group. Any refusal to adhere to these rules will mean immediate removal from the bootcamp. Now let's take a look at some of the most frequently asked questions about the bootcamp to ensure that we are all on the same page. Number one question, is the bootcamp only about scholarships? Yes, it is. Everything we do here is focused on scholarships, but the great thing is that the principles you will learn can also be applied to other international opportunities. Next, can you join if you've never applied for scholarship before? Absolutely. This bootcamp is designed to be beginner friendly. So even if this is your very first time exploring scholarships, you will find the sessions and tasks very practical and very supportive. Another common question is this only for master's applicants? While most of the scholarships we'll discuss are indeed master's focused, undergraduates can also benefit a lot from this training because it gives you a head start and a roadmap for when you're ready to apply. And finally, is there a fee to participate? The answer is no. The bootcamp is completely free. You will not be asked for payment for the sessions. Can you switch levels after the bootcamp start? The answer is no. Once you join a group, you will stay there throughout the bootcamp. This helps us keep things consistent and makes it easier to track your progress and hold you accountable. Next, which scholarships are we focusing on in this bootcamp? We'll be covering Shepnin, Commonwealth Shared, Commonwealth Masters, Erasmus Mundus, and research assistant positions in the US. Another common question is, will essays be reviewed? The answer is we would love to, but given the size of the bootcamp, it's not possible to review everyone's essays individually. However, some of our scholars open up slots for essay reviews at different points. So keep an eye out for those opportunities. Finally, who can I reach out to if I have questions? Please direct all your questions to the group admins only. This will help us keep communication clear and stay organized. And with that, we have come to the end of the introduction. Please be sure to follow us on all our social media pages and especially here on YouTube, since this will be the home for all our webinars. We are so excited to walk you on this journey, and we can't wait to see you get real clarity and confidence in your scholarship journey. So once again, welcome to the Scholarship Bootcamp. Thank you.